So Athena vaunted, and white-armed Hera smiled, but the mighty god of earthquakes challenged Phoebus. Apollo, why hold back from each other? It's not fair when the other gods have launched themselves in war. What disgrace for us to return without a fight to the bronze-floored house of Zeus on Mount Olympus. You lead off. You are the younger born, and it's wrong for me, since I have years on you and I know the world much better. Fool, what short-lived memory you must have. Don't you remember, have you forgotten even now, all those troubles we suffered here alongside Troy, we alone of the gods, when Zeus dispatched us down to slave for proud Laomedon 1 whole year, for stated wages? At that man's beck and call I erected the rampart round the Trojan city, a massive ashlar wall to make the place impregnable. You, Phoebus, herded his shambling crook-horned cattle along the spurs of Ida's timbered ridges. Ah, but then, when the happy spring brought time for payment round, that outrageous man Laomedon robbed us blind. He stole our wages, cursed us, sent us packing. He threatened to bind us both, hand and foot, ship us off and away as slaves to distant islands. He was all for lopping off our ears with a brazen axe. So we made our way back home, hearts smoldering, furious for the sum he swore but never paid. And that is the one whose men you favor now. No joining ranks with us as we fight to wipe them out, these insolent Trojans, stretch them out in the dust with all their sons and all their honored wives. But the distant deadly archer volleyed back, God of the earthquake, you'd think me hardly sane if I fought with you for the sake of wretched mortals, like leaves, no sooner flourishing, full of the sun's fire, feeding on earth's gifts, than they waste away and die. Stop, call off this skirmish of ours at once. Let these mortals fight themselves to death. With that he turned and left, filled with shame to grapple his own father's brother hand to hand. But his sister Artemis, huntress, queen of beasts, inveighed against him now with stinging insults. So the deadly immortal archer runs for dear life, turning over victory to Poseidon, total victory, giving him all the glory here without a fight. Why do you sport that bow, you spineless fool? It's worthless as the wind. Don't let me hear you boast in father's halls ever again, as you bragged among the gods till now, that you would fight Poseidon strength for strength. Not a word in reply to that from the archer god. But Zeus's regal consort flew into rage at once, and her outburst raked the huntress armed with arrows. How do you have the gall, you shameless bitch, to stand and fight me here, you and your archery? Zeus made you a lion against all women, true. He lets you kill off mothers in their labor. But you'll find it painful, matching force with me. Better to slaughter beasts on rocky mountain slopes, and young deer in the wild, than fight a higher goddess. But since you'd like a lesson in warfare, Artemis, just to learn, to savor how much stronger I am when you engage my power. She broke off, her left hand seizing both wrists of the goddess, right hand stripping the bow and quiver off her shoulders. Hera boxed the huntress's ears with her own weapons, smiling broadly now as her victim writhed away, and showering arrows scattered. Bursting into tears, the goddess slipped from under her clutch like a wild dove that flies from a hawk's attack to a hollow rocky cleft, for it's not the quarry's destiny to be caught. So she fled in tears, her archery left on the spot. But Hermes, the guide of souls and giant killer, reassured her mother, Leto. Nothing to fear, I'd never fight you, Leto. An uphill battle it is, trading blows with the wives of Zeus who rules the clouds. No, go boast to your heart's content and tell the gods you triumphed over me with your superhuman power.